options. Will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Test and trade and have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to plank. Hey!
What is up, everyone? Welcome to Power Hour Live. Today's Tuesday, May 12th. Hope everybody's having a good day. Got a little V-shaped recovery happening in front of our own eyes. S&P currently still down 20, NASDAQ down 375, Russell's down 34, and the Dow is green, up 94 points. Gold down 0.5%. Silver is up 1%. Notes and bonds are down about 0.5%. 10-year yield up over 1. Oil up 4.27. Natural gas down 2.5%. Soybeans up 1%. Wheat up 7% today. Haven't even noticed that. Corn's up almost 1%. Euro and the pound are both down about 0.25% to 0.5%. Bitcoin down 1.5%. And the VIX is down 2%, just ticked under 18, currently at 17.99. My BIX, if I looked at this price action, I would say my BIX got double destroyed today, but I have not had one double stop yet. All one-sided stops, but no double stops yet. So now if we keep ripping higher, I will. So let's hope that doesn't happen. So that's my BIX. Day trades. I had 4 day trades this morning. All just small kind of base hits, but they added up to about $1,200. AMD plus 200, Meta plus 260, Meta plus 636, and Apple plus 92. So had some bigger profits on some of these, and then they reversed, and I ended up having to cut my remaining lots, but all winners. Transformers, I've got a broken wing butterfly that is underwater. I'm just going to cut that by the end of the day. It's down about 8 something, about 12%. I put this on down when it was chopping around the lower expected move, and then of course we just ripped higher. So that's not what I was looking for, so I'll cut that by the end of the day. Did a 1DTE iron condor, transformed that into an upside risk-free vertical spread. If it expires tomorrow above 74.35, that would be max profit. I've got a 1014 that I entered this morning that's still basically about a scratch, maybe tiny red. So I'll probably close that by the end of the day. We've got PPI tomorrow, which isn't usually that crazy of a deal unless there's a wild surprise number. So I may close half of that at the end of the day and then hold half. Didn't get anything transformed today. These are all transformed from previous days. And I think that is it for me. I did that HIMSS earnings calendar in Power Hour yesterday. It's a little bit outside the tent still. Currently down 13.5%. My circle bullish fly from a couple days ago, or Friday I put it on. I took half of it off, still have half. That remaining half is still up almost 100%. But we still have till Friday, so just seeing if I can squeeze some more out of that. Moel, no double stops in your Bix either? Good. Elliot, any doubles? Oh, so you started yours later. You didn't do any mornings? Yeah, if we could chop around right here, I'd be green for the day. Biggest movers on my stock list: Hims down 13%, Qualcomm's down 12%, SanDisk is down 9%. All the cryptos are down. MSTR is down 6%. On the green side, Jumia is up 6%, MDB up 4%, Halliburton up 3%, United Healthcare up 2.5%, Netflix up 2.5%. Tech not having a good day. Chips not having a good day. Banks are a little up. As far as earnings go, we've got OKLO after the bell. It's got about a $8 expected move. Not a lot of history on OKLO. It's a newer company. Abosh is bullish on OKLO. Oklo had that big spike up to 193. Big retracement back to in the 40s. Not 140s, 40s. Now it's back up to 73. Options are pretty good, 20 cents wide at the money. A lot of volume. Looks like it's already getting a vol crush. Kind of looks like they already announced. Did it come out early? $5.12 after the market. That's the kind of vol crush you usually see after earnings. I don't know what's happening there. $0.35. 37 cents. I don't know. I think I'll pass. Here's the bullish fly. If anyone's interested. Alibaba is before the market opens tomorrow. I was talking about this one with Troy on the Navigation Trading Show. I mean, not really anything too exciting. It exceeds its expected move about 40% of the time, so 60% of the time it stays within. So not really a big number one way or the other. It exceeded its expected move last quarter, and after exceeding its expected move the following quarter, has stayed within the move 5 out of 7 times. Five out of the last 7. See, Baba's implied volatility has come down a little bit the last couple days, but nothing like OKLO. I might do a calendar on Baba. Anybody have a directional bias on Baba? Boss, you're just all bull today. I think I'll do a calendar. The Baba calendar, that's my play of the day. Filled at some at 316, some at 321. Focus, Abash. Focus. I need you focused for Power Hour. Basically, if I want to go neutral, if I'm going delta neutral, if I'm not going directional with a broken wing fly, then I like to use a calendar spread. You get the front. You get the front. The front options that expire on Friday, they get crushed the most. Then I choose one at least a couple weeks away. So in this case, I went with June 12. Those options are going to stay bid more. They'll still get contracted, but not near as much as the front. If you look at the option chain, you see kind of the normal implied volatility is in the mid 40s on Baba, right? 46, 45, 47. And then all of a sudden in the 3-day options, it jumps up to 92. Right? So those are going to get crushed. The other ones are going to contract some, but not as much. And so, and then if it stays within the expected move, you'll make money inside the tent. Or you can look at Flux, and it'll tell you kind of the vol crush is about 78%, and that's from that would be from the close until tomorrow's close, if I remember right. I think that's what we did. Yeah. So that's how that works. Tomorrow, PPI pre-market, as well as we've got the Fed chair nomination vote, which is tentative. It got moved once, but I don't know what time that is. I think last time somebody said 10 a.m. Eastern, but it doesn't say here. Yeah, SPX on the move up to 73.95 now. Pushing through highs of day. Just calm down, little SPX. Calm yourself down. On the 1014, let's see, we've got between now and tomorrow's close, we've got an expected move under less than 43 points. So if we move up to 74.50, which would be beyond the expected move, depending on what happens to the front versus back IV, I could be down 1,200 to the upside on a 50-point move, down 1,500 or so, but probably get some decay, so probably less than that. So it's really a matter of what'll happen with the implied volatility. I'm not too worried about the move. Of course, an unexpected move could hurt it as well. But so I'm in for 18 contracts right now. I think I'll excuse me. I think I'll close 10 at the end of the day and hold 8. Yeah, whenever we have CPI before PPI, it just seems like CPI ends up being just a complete non-event. But oh, there goes SPX again. I've got some 70 on my BIX. I've got some 7405s, 7400s. 7405s. So those would be the calls that I don't want to get hit. Just pushed above 7400. That would hit me with some double stops if we keep going. So that's my plan. I'll close 10, hold 8. Got about 15 minutes till MOC. I will close my broken wing butterfly by the end of the day, though. I'm not going to hold that. Oh, yeah. I didn't have time to do it before Power Hour, which like I planned, but after the bell, I will be releasing the risk graph tool on Flux. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, I talked about it on a couple live streams here this week. But so if you're using Flux and you're on so I'm on the 1014 DTE, for example, you'll be able to have a risk graph button. Click that and it'll automatically show you, it'll default to a 40 delta double calendar, and then you can change the strikes to whatever you want. So if you wanted to go 35, you can do that. And then if you're on Thinkorswim, and then you can change the number of lots between 1 and 20. Then if you're on Thinkorswim, you can copy that. And then you can come to your Thinkorswim platform, go to the trade tab, go to order entry, click paste, and it'll automatically populate that trade right there. And then you can adjust the price and ship it in. So that'll be released after the bell. We talked about doing something similar for Tradier and Interactive Brokers. Tradier is a no-go. They just don't have a copy paste feature for some ridiculous reason. But if you guys use Trader and you email their support and tell them to get the ability they have the capability, because I remember talking to Lex about this, they just never have implemented it. So if you use Tradier and you want it, tell them to get a copy paste feature on their trades, and we will get it shipped in. Interactive Brokers, I'm still going to do that one. It's going to be a little bit clunkier than Thinkorswim. I will have a copy to IBKR button here. You push that, it's going to essentially download a CSV file on your computer, and then you got to just copy that to Basket Trader in Trader Workstation, and then it'll upload the trade to Interactive Brokers, and you can trade it that way. So it's kind of like one extra little step, but I think it would still be helpful. But anyway, that'll be coming soon. So yeah, Tradier templates are different though, right, Anil? That's just you can set up templates in Tradier, so you can set up 40 delta double calendars or whatever. Unfortunately, you just can't copy an actual trade. Yeah, that pinned pairs is awesome, right? Articulate. I use that all the time. So like today, I always pin kind of my top 3 or 4. So today I was watching the 3-6, the 9-10, and the 10-14. Did anyone trade a 9-10 today? Krish, I think you did, didn't you? You guys both did? Joseph T. You did one later, I saw Joe. What about the early ones? Are those anywhere close? Oh, you did it early too? Any profits coming in on those yet? Down 11%? Sure about that, Krish? Vegas, Michelle, you got yours transformed with a tiny loss. Nice. All right, 8.5 minutes till MOC. Seems like it's been all buy numbers. Just buy. See if we can get a big sell number. Yeah, I haven't really seen anything one way or another on that Abosh. I mean, I think I mentioned this before, but when I was trading them in I think it was December and January or January and February, I would see 20, 30, 50 cents profit come in super consistently after MOC. So I'd be holding and then I would wait till after the bell and I'd get it. I'd have a lot transform or just, book more profit by waiting. And then it seemed like in March and then in March it was kind of the other way. You'd see a decrease in profits after MOC. And then April was kind of back and forth. So I don't know that there's anything to it one way or another. I was referring to the double calendars, to time machines. There's 7,400. Just chopping around 7,400. You used to enter a butterfly. I don't know what's STH. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're referring to. I used to enter a butterfly after the close. All right, let's see what the 7,400 fly is trading for. $7,400 butterfly is trading for about $1.50-ish. 5 minutes till MOC. Yeah, I don't think anyone got a 1014 transform Naughty Dog. Mine's still underwater. MOC. Trying to stay under 7,400. Try harder, SPX. Try harder. That's pretty solid getting this. If you get a 1720 transform the same day, that's pretty solid. Yeah, the 910 would have been the one for sure. Over the 1014. Stay down, SPX. Just trying to 10 more points to go green today. All right, I'm gonna straddle this price with a couple Mahomes flies. I'm in the 7,400. I'm not in.
1 minute remaining for the market on close imbalance.
I have an order at $2 on the 7,400 and the 7,405. Fish, you're good for about at least 3 DCTMs a day, aren't you? These days, seems like you're cranking them out. 3 to 4 a day. That's awesome. I wanted to do a 910. I was just kind of waiting for the ratio to see if there was going to be a spike, and it just never did.
Mark on close imbalance. S&P 500 buy side 2.6 billion.
Oh boy.
Nasdaq 100 buy side 1.2 billion.
Side.
Dow 30 buy side 668 million. Mag 7 buy side 800 million.
There go my Bix. There go my Bix. Well, there's one double stop anyway. Filled on the 05 butterfly. See if Mahomes can give us a max profit today. Let's max out today, Mahomes. Max out Mahomes. Preferably back down to 7,400. 74.05 still. There's 74.06. There's 07. Coming up on 08. It's trying to close that gap, Watson. Is Watson here? Watson, where you been? You've been a little quiet. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. When you tell me to ask somebody else, that's not a good sign. There's 09. Oh, no. Say it ain't so, Watson. I did not BTFD today, Jonathan. I should have. Same time as Moel. It knows. It knows exactly. I was telling Moel, it knows your max pain point. A little dip back to 05. That sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. All right, pushed up to 10. If anybody got filled on the 10 fly, you're sitting good. Less than 5 minutes to go. Yeah, I was telling Moel, my natural instinct, I am a natural, like, born contrarian. And so those kind of plays are, I have to fight that off. I used to do stuff like that all the time. When something seemed super extended, I'd take the other side, and I just never really found it worked very good for me over time, so I stopped doing it. But it's still something I still want to. I just don't. Oh, yeah, sorry. Welcome, Di Martin? Dia Martin? Welcome. Yeah, market on close. It's at 350 every day. All the big institutions. Well, instead of me giving you the short version, there's a little MOC mini class in WAP. I would check that out. It'll kind of give you all the details. Oh, Diego. Is that the old Diego? Diego from back in the day? You're back? Or is this a new Diego? All right, 3 minutes till MOC. Need to move away from 05. Let's get back below 7,400. Okay, yeah, it must be a different Diego then. Well, welcome back. Did I say 3 minutes till MOC? Sorry, 3 minutes till the bell. Coming up on 2 minutes till the bell. Sitting at 04. Need a move. Need a move. Oh, I know TS trades. I know. It's good. You guys keep me accountable. Keep me on my toes. Did anybody get filled on the 7410 fly on that little pop-up? Down to 03. I need below 02. 02 is my break even. Down in the 02s. Below 7400's max. There's 00. Come on down, baby. 30 seconds. Keep her coming. There we go. There we go. Get below that 7,400 for us.
Order cancelled.
Mark up, mark down. Okay. It's a winner. Not a max winner, but it's a winner.
Order cancelled. Order cancelled.
About almost $1,000 winner on a 10 lot. All right, all that's a wrap. Day trades win. Mahomes win. I'm going to, in the next 15 minutes, close 10 lots of my number 147. I'll leave 8 on overnight. I will close my broken wing butterfly for loss. So just kind of a meh day. Some winners, some losers. We'll be back tomorrow. PPI tomorrow, pre-market. I'll be live streaming at the open for day trading, back for power hour. Have a good night. We'll talk to you soon.